What's good? Today we're going to break down a sample for the song Cousins by Ye on his up and coming album WW3. I'm not going to discuss the topic of the song, you can go and listen to it yourself. The song does sample a song called Worthy Originals by Double Virgo. I really like the original song and the grungy feel to it, so I definitely recommend to go check it out. Also, the song does technically sample a Dave Blunt song called 10 Perks, but it's just literally a copy and paste of part of that song, just slowed down a little bit. And there is one more possible sample on there from Playboi Carti's song New Rank. But if so, it's just one little line from that song. So let's get started. So the song's BPM is 136. Now for this song, you are gonna need a proper stem splitter. Whether Serato sample, Lander, Logic is completely up to you. They all kind of work the same for the most part. I'm actually using Logic. I just love how clean it is. And when you open up Logic, the only thing that we are going to need is the vocals and then the bass. But both of these are going to get exported separately. Here's what the bass plays. And this is the part of the vocals that we're going to need.
I saw you outside again, just hanging out with your friends.
And again, export those individually because we're going to process them individually. I do hope that one day Ableton does get a stem splitter. I'm sure once they do, it's going to be amazing. But until then, you know. So since it's a slow down tempo, it stretches it out. So starting with the bass, this is what we have. And there's a little bit of processing that's going on. So I actually added the bass guitar plugin and let me play what that does. But basically any like bass guitar amp would suffice. Just makes it sound bigger and way more full. And then after that, since with a lot of AI stuff, you get a lot of artifacts and sometimes the other instruments bleed over. And so I put on a Q4, any like auto filter or basic EQ would work as well. And I'll play it with that. And that's basically all that we have for the bass. Now there is part of a vocal that comes in and out, and I'll play that.
I saw you outside again, just hanging out with your friends.
And that's it. And what he did is he just took off like all the low end to leave room for the bass. And so just any EQ would work for that. And I'll play it with it.
I saw you outside again, just hanging out with your friends.
I noticed Ye does a lot of stem separation and then just mixes the samples individually. So he'll still use a lot of parts from that sample and just process them individually. And here's both of those parts together. And that's 90% of the song right there. Now there is, and again, I'm probably 50-50 on this part, but there is a part right before the transition, and I'll just play, I won't say it, I'll just play it for you. And it's a Playboi Carti sample that I mentioned earlier. And so if he did use that, he put a stem splitter on there. He EQ'd some of the low end, processed a little bit, and then put some reverb on it possibly, or a delay. It was kind of hard to tell. And then after that, it just transitions over to Dave Blunt's song, which is slowed down. Now, there is a line that I think is said that wasn't said in the Dave Blunt song, the original song that I did hear in Ye's song, that I couldn't really find that particular part, but the rest of it is going to transition like this.
I'm talking about euphoria, I'm not talking about a man. Told her don't leave me cause I need you by my side.
And that's pretty much it for that part. There's a little bit of processing that went into that if you just play it dry.
Next, don't help me, it just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria.
So there was an auto filter that we put on there just to cut off some of that low end. Then there's a guitar amp effect.
About euphoria, I'm not talking about a man.
And then a spring tape effect.
Help me, it just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria, I'm not talking about a man.
And again, that's pretty much the whole beat. And I'll just play it one more time. And part of that's duplicated, of course, but that's the essence of it.
Say next, don't help me, it just put me in a trance. I'm talking about euphoria.
And that is it. This song is, I still don't know how to feel about it, to be honest, but I do, like I said, I love the grunge feel with it. Yeah, he still has the ear for samples. Do y'all like these videos? If so, just kind of leave a comment on what song you want me to do next. I can stick with just Kanye stuff, or if y'all want me to expand and do, you know, more like other producers or other popular songs, just leave a comment on what song and I got you. Also, if you need any songwriting, mixing, mastering, production, check out wardellwilson.com. I can definitely get you set up. This was an easy one. Thank you guys for watching. Till next time, peace.